Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, let's talk about the confusion going on that was started by the news, right? In reference to PNB Rock's murder. I know y'all see the title, What Really Happened to PNB Rock? But what we're going to do today is point out a few inconsistent stories that we've been told and expose the red flags that's sitting there. And I always tell y'all, when it comes to the truth, it's no confusion about the truth. You see what I'm saying? The truth is just one way. There's no, oh, it might be this way. No, the truth is literally one way. But a lie is a bunch of different ways. This might happen, that might happen, confused, all type of stuff. But anyway, I don't know what's going on, but somebody need to get their story together. And I'm referring to the media and the news outlets. Now let's start from the beginning so you guys can follow and see why I say they need to get their story together, right? So when the incident first occurred with PNB Rock, from the beginning, we were told that it was two men that walked into Roscoe's and demanded his jewelry, and when he refused to give it up, they shot him, right? If y'all remember, they had a whole thing where the police released a statement saying that his location may have been given to the suspects through two things: his girlfriend's social media from her dropping the location, and PNB Rock taking a picture in the parking lot. Now keep in mind that we know part of that was a lie, because we know that PNB Rock never took a picture in the parking lot, and we never even was shown the picture they was referring to in the first place. Alright, now moving on. Police claim that they were releasing surveillance footage in a week shortly after the situation and still haven't done that, but also now reports came out first that LAPD released a picture of the first suspect by the name of Freddie Lee Trone. Now the news themselves, Good Day LA to be exact, said police believe Freddie is the man that approached the rapper, demanded his jewelry, and then shot him several times. They say he's currently on the run and he's considered armed and dangerous, so if you see him, call 911. The news themselves said that, and I'm gonna leave a link to the actual clip that's posted on our Instagram in the comments below, so y'all can check that out yourselves, so you know we ain't lying, right? Shortly right after that report on the news came out, TMZ published two articles, right? The first article was saying that pretty much the father was the suspect, and then shortly after that, they came out and said that no, it was a father and son duo, where they're saying that the son is the one that pulled the trigger and the father was just a getaway driver instead. Right now, let's go to what they say. The TMZ article. Now it says here, quote, according to TMZ, law enforcement says the 17-year-old son of Freddie Trone has been arrested in connection to the shooting. We're told the son was a shooter and Freddie drove the getaway car. Our sources also say the father and son duo were already in the restaurant's parking lot when PNB arrived, seemingly removing the possibility that PNB was targeted from a social media post from his girlfriend showing they were eating at Roscoe's. We're told after the murder, the suspects burned the getaway vehicle. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to go back to what I said in the previous video, and we're going to talk about the surveillance footage. For one, why was it never put out? And for two, why is it that we still have yet to see the surveillance footage anywhere? And why we don't see anybody with the pictures with or of PNB Rock and Roscoe's the day he was shot and killed? You know, it's kind of weird that he was in a place like that amongst, you know, minority or just anybody that's in Roscoe's, right? And nobody has a picture of PNB Rock, at least one that I've seen, right? Nobody either came up to him, tried to get a picture with him, or got a picture of him from the back to try to, you know, sneak a quick picture. None of that, you know. And you always got to remember what they say so you could bring it back when they come with another narrative, because first they were saying, remember how they were saying it was like two guys, they was running in stores, they had them on some type of surveillance in a different store robbing somebody else, and they were saying that it was two guys that was running into stores. Not to mention, when the story first came out, they said that two guys entered the store and demanded the jewelry from him, in which he didn't give it up, and then he was shot and killed. They never told us it was one guy along with a getaway car, whatever the case may be that they're saying now. Then if you pay attention, remember the guy that was taking videos of outside, like the crime scene from the outside, when he's saying something like, oh, this is our first time out here, whatever the case may be. What did he say? He said they. He didn't say one person. He said they ran into Roscoe's and shot PNB Rock, or whatever the case may be. He said they. He never said one person. And this is what I talk about when I say inconsistent stories. Because at the end of the day, there's no confusion in the truth. It's either one person, or was it two people that ran into Roscoe's? Which one is it? Now, the news is saying it was one person, but the guy who was, quote unquote, the eyewitness, who said he seen everything, said they ran in there, tried to take his jewelry or whatever, and then they shot PNB Rock. Now, honestly, how I feel is this, right? I feel that surveillance footage will pretty much clear all this up. I'm starting to feel like this is going to be another Nipsey Hussle, FBG Duck, and Young Dolph situation, to where surveillance footage could help us out tremendously, but somehow we still have yet to see surveillance footage of anything concerning those cases. PNB Rock, Young Dolph, FBG Duck, and Nipsey Hussle. That's four guys. You know, there's stores that was around where these guys was, especially Duck. You know, especially Nipsey Hussle with his own store footage. But there's stores that was surrounding these guys that could have, you know, footage, but they haven't been released. Now in Young Dolph's case, or Duck case, and now PNB Rock case, where is the surveillance footage from inside the stores? You know, that's all, man. At the end of the day, I'm not here to say that this is this and that is this, or whatever the case may be. I'm just here to point out the inconsistent narratives that they give us. You know, the red flags, the things that doesn't make sense. The eyewitness who was there said they ran in there. So if they ran in there, how did they turn into one person? And once again, what were these guys doing just sitting into Roscoe's parking lot? What was they doing just sitting in their car? What was they doing? They was waiting for somebody to just, I mean, let's be real. Sometimes you do, and if you're in the hood, you know exactly what it is. You know, you do stay around some places, catch somebody slipping, but you don't think to sit at Roscoe's parking lot to catch somebody slipping. You probably go to a jewelry store because you know somebody, you know whoever's going in and coming out got some type of money, or they making some type of purchase. You're not sitting out staking out Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles to try to rob somebody. So what was their motive for being in that parking lot? You know, so like I said, I could go on forever about it, man, but y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.